Over the last year, I've done a fair amount of reviews on different VSTs and synthesizers, but I have yet to do an actual equipment review. Let's change that.
Let's go, killer. Let's go.
I've been in the market for a good to really good set of headphones for a while. It's one of those studio essentials that everyone says you need to buy. It's not necessarily a fun purchase though. I mean, if given the option, I think most musicians would rather buy a nice snare, or maybe a used Korg Minilog XD, or a frickin' top-of-the-line reverb pedal.
Yeah, baby!
I mean, come on, all those things would be hours of fun to play with.
Oh, yeah.
Headphones? Not so much. They're just a tool, kind of like a dishwasher. I mean, who really wants to spend money on a dishwasher? Until you've got to wash dishes, that is. So many musicians limp along happily, washing dishes, because that shiny new instrument is just a lot more exciting. I'm no exception.
And that's okay.
Surviving on $100 to $200 headphones over the years. Then I actually spent some time with a number of different brands at different price ranges, and the difference between each successive price jump was, actually amazing.
I don't know what I'm doing. They're gonna cancel the show.
I really shouldn't have been surprised. I mean, headphones, like a lot of electronics and hi-fi equipment, usually gets better with each successive price range jump, and there usually is a point of diminishing returns. Let's use TVs as a comparison. Anyone remember watching television in the 70s, 80s, or 90s? We thought we had it great back then. Watching Gilligan's Island on a 19-inch Sony Hi-Fi that Dad bought down at Highland Appliance.
50 watts per channel, baby kicks.
That TV? It's comparable to a $100 set of headphones. Here I was thinking that a $100 set of headphones was pretty good. But, well, I was wrong.
Except for these headphones from Sony, on sale now for 2 cents off at our final going out of business sale.
Those headphones, by the way, bat way above their price range. But let's get back to our TV analogy. In 1998, the world was stunned with the advent of high-definition television, and the first 1080p TV was released. That's this picture here, unless you're watching this on a really old phone. This is roughly our $200 range of headphones. Got a 2K monitor for gaming? That's about the quality you'll get from a $300 set of headphones. 4K or 6K? Now we're in the $400 to $500 range. Here you're going to score at least 90 out of 100 for clarity and accuracy, with really good separation between instruments and vocals. Sure, you can get better sound out of a $700 or $1,000 set, but just like the jump to 8K, the improvements are incremental, and some people won't really be able to tell the difference at all. So if you own a 4K TV, the question is, would you go back to 480p? Probably not, right? But if you're a musician, especially if you are mixing or mastering, that's kind of what you're giving up with a cheap set of headphones.
Except for these headphones, get a pair of Sony MDR-7506s for 0.01% off the normal sticker price.
That is why I think the $400 to $500 range is really the sweet spot. Of course, this will be different for different people, as hearing sensitivity varies from person to person. But I would argue that instead of buying that new Roland Groove box that just came out, maybe buy one of these instead. I mean, how many of us would really want to go back to a TV like this? Also, if you're using wireless and/or noise-canceling headphones, you are probably getting considerably worse sound quality compared to a similarly priced set of wired cans. Wireless headphones use batteries, which are not good at outputting large transients of currents, and noise-canceling technology actually uses noise to combat noise, which kills noise, but also kills clarity. Thus, it's kind of like watching a 4K TV, where little kids have smudged their fingerprints all over the screen. Last year, I bought a pair of Sennheiser HD600s, mainly because I got them on sale for over $100 off. So it was hard to say no, even though I like the sound of the Austrian audio phones slightly better. I was actually gravitating towards the Ollos, although I never found a set to try out. Both of these headphones, I would say, are a step up from the Sennheisers as far as extras are concerned, because they both have removable cords, which is actually a pretty important feature if you've ever gotten too carried away with a guitar solo and shredded the solo and the headphones. The Ollos also have removable and replaceable cups, which is nice. Do the Sennheisers hold up to the other newer model headphones in this price range, considering that they came out in 1997? I mean, seriously, that's like 25 years old. CD player era technology.
50 watts per channel, baby kicks.
Well, they do, and I'm not the only one saying this. There are tons of reviews on the 600s and lots of customer praise. And even though they came out a really long time ago, they absolutely hold their own in this price category. I compared these 6 headphone brands that range in price from about $350 to $500, and they are all excellent sounding and worthy of that price bracket. Some have a bit more bass, some have flatter curves, and the 600s have a bump at the 2K range. These are all mostly subtle differences, and you may like one set better than another, but you will probably notice the difference if you drop down in price to the $200 to $300 range. As far as the 600s go, my criticisms are minor. I do wish that they would upgrade these with a removable cord for one, and two, the 2K bump brings some vocals to the forefront a little more, and it can also create a slightly harsh resonance on some instruments. The bump is fairly small, but I wish that it was about half of the decibel increase that it is. For the positives here, there's 3 takeaways for you if you aren't convinced that you should spend this kind of money on a dishwasher. Headphones. Number 1, my old headphones that I used before these, they're sitting in a box, and I haven't touched them. Number 2, I've been practicing on a Nord Grand for several months, and it sounds fantastic through the very nice set of high-end DJ speakers that I have. Now I almost strictly practice with the Sennheisers. They sound considerably better, and the clarity of the piano through them is really amazing. Number 3, I like the Sennheisers so much that I'm considering spending about $400 on a set of closed-back headphones that I can record with. I just need to do some more research, and find one of those money tree things people are talking about. So if you can't afford a $300 or even $200 set of headphones, the Sonys I mentioned before are considerably better than their $100 price tag, and there are a couple of other standout headphones in the $200 category as well. Or you could wait for a sale from these guys.
Don't miss the big savings at Highland's International event.
Wait, that's not right. How about these guys?
Midnight Madness at Freddo Appliance, this Wednesday only.
No, let's try this one instead, because you can get some pretty decent discounts if you wait. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe, and we will see you on the other side of the mountain.
Do you ever worry that you don't have any good skills? Or your nunchuck and bow hunting skills just not up to scratch? I used to feel the same as you, until I discovered Seek Career Advice. Seek's latest advancement in skills technology. It helps you explore where your skills can take you. Sweet.